This video is about Bentley for men. It's the black edition and it is also an EDP. This car manufacturer has some really good fragrances and you don't want to miss this one. Hello and welcome if this is your first time to Scenttrail. I'm Peter and on this channel we talk about fragrances, designer, niche, perfumers and so on. I'm really glad that you're here and now let's check out this awesome fragrance from Bentley. Some of you probably already have a fragrance from a car manufacturer. There are plenty out there. However, most of them are just a little bit underwhelming. Not all the time, but most of the time. Bentley, however, does a really good job. There are a couple of fragrances from them that are just really amazing. One of them is the Bentley Intense, which is a lovely boozy fragrance. Lots of people talk about this one and it is really that good. And another one is Bentley Momentum Intense. This one right here. And this one is a little bit like in the direction of CH Men from Carolina Herrera. I've been told. I don't have the original one with the red label. I wish I did, but I don't. Maybe I'll get one day. Also a great fragrance. And the newest one, or not the newest one, actually a 2018 fragrance is Bentley for Men and it's the black edition. Let's give it a little closer look and kind of see what this bottle looks like in the box. The box looks like this. That's what you look for if you want to go and find it somewhere. It has the Bentley logo on the front. Bentley. And it's just a black with a silver top. And it does say Eau de Parfum on the box. I'm not sure if they make an Eau de Toilette, but just in case. The bottle itself is silver and black and it has some gray stripes all the way throughout it. I'm not sure if you can see those. I'll try to blend them in a little bit better for you. It says For Men Black Edition. Little tiny little sprayer up top is always a little funny to me, but it fits nice and snug and you can pick it up by it. Let me see if there's, yep, just a snug fit. Let's see what the sprayer looks like. It's nice and wide and it does disperse pretty even. At the top of this fragrance, you'll have violet, tangerine, pink pepper, and nutmeg. The pink pepper and nutmeg kind of smooth and soften out the tangerine and the violet. The belly of this fragrance has jasmine, papyrus, which is a dry, smoky, leathery scent. And there's also some patchouli and then some sweet, woody, earthy notes. You have some oak moss, cedar, tobacco, and tonka in the belly. So from the middle, from the dry, woody, leathery scent and the patchouli and the sweetness into the oak moss, the tobacco and the tonka is where this fragrance is really the best. Now the bottle at the beginning, when you first buy it and you first look at it, it's a bit misleading. It's dark, it's silver, so you're thinking it's going to be a dark, leathery, smoky, resinous fragrance perhaps. But it is not at all. When you first spray this one, it is actually on the lighter side, and I would consider this a summer, spring, maybe fall fragrance. I have to admit, when I first bought this one, I went out into the parking lot and I opened the package up and I sprayed it and I was a little bit disappointed. I didn't realize it was going to be, or I didn't think it was going to be a lighter summery fragrance. I was hoping for something a little bit deeper since we're going into fall. It wasn't until about an hour later or so that I kept getting whiffs of something and I'm like, what is this fragrance? It smelled completely different than the opening. And it reminded me of something and it took me a little while to figure out what it was. I actually, the day later, I smelled the shirt that I was wearing and I'm like, oh my God, it reminds me of Bleu de Chanel, the EDP dry down, which is a really great dry down if you've ever had the luxury to smell that. And this one is in the direction of that. It totally reminded me of it. And this one is way cheaper and it's a really good deal for what you can get this at if you like that kind of dry down. But I said, you know, the opening is a bit generic to me. You know, with the violet, the tangerine, the pink pepper and the nutmeg. It seems like it's been done a lot. It's almost in the direction of a blue fragrance. But the middle and the dry down is where this fragrance really shines. I'm really excited to wear this one when it gets warmer outside. I've been wearing this fragrance for the last 3 days. I really enjoyed it that much. I got about 6 hours longevity out of it, and the projection is from elbow to arm's length. Now, believe it or not, I got 2 unsolicited comments from women that told me it smells really nice. What is it? Now, I have worn much more expensive fragrances, and I didn't get any compliments on them at all. Sad face. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. And my conclusion on this one is that if you're looking for a fragrance that has a really good dry down and smells amazing from the belly to the base of the fragrance, the top is kind of generic, but it goes away in just a few minutes. If you're looking for a great fragrance that is very well priced, I think Bentley for Men, the Black Edition, is it. You can get this one right now in the stores for about $30. It's an awesome price for a great fragrance from Bentley. Thanks for watching Scent Trail. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you got anything out of this at all. I'm Peter, and I'm glad that you were here. For now, I want you to take good care of yourself, always smell nice, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, Scent Trail, out.